Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. As always, I like to get into my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey, y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Brittany Weinstock. I am a family nurse practitioner, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review books, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners internationally with exam success. Now, I always like to get into my disclaimer and reminder that we know there's no absolutes in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis, and any of the questions that you see here, I have created and designed to assist y'all so you can have an idea based off of what they are currently testing and the guidelines that they are utilizing on the current ANCC as well as AAMP exam. As the exams change, we move and progress to updated guidelines in certain areas. And so I like to give you questions so you know how to gear your studies, you know how to apply the material, and you know what's actually being tested currently, okay? Now, if I am doing any videos on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion, okay? So with that being said, let's get into question number 1 for today. A process where a non-governmental agency validates qualifications for practice based upon predetermined standards. What is this called? All right, I'm going to start that over. A process where a non-governmental agency validates qualifications for practice based upon predetermined standards. What is this called? Is it A, licensure, B, certification, C, State Practice Act, or D, credentialing? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, I always recommend reading the stem of the question first. Stem of the question here states, what is this called? So let's look back and see what we're talking about here, okay? So a process where a non-governmental agency validates qualifications for practice based upon predetermined standards. We've been on our non-clinical questions recently. And so I always tell y'all, you have to know these terms. And I try to apply this in different ways so that you can incorporate this in your studies and see it from a different fashion. So, which one of these terms are a process where a non-governmental agency validates your qualifications for practice based upon predetermined standards? And this is B, certification. One of the key things you need to pay attention to is a non-governmental agency. You can eliminate licensure because your license doesn't come from a non-governmental agency. It comes from the state board, right? Governmental agency and the state board. Each one of us have one in our state that provides our licensure, right? A certification comes from like AAMP, the ANCC. We know those are non-governmental agency that after we pass our board exam, they validate that we are qualified to practice based off of the predetermined standards, which is passing the boards that meet that criteria of what we need to last complete to be certified, right? So the best answer is B, certification. Question number 2, the nurse practitioner and NP student are discussing prescription coverage with Medicare. What Medicare plan provides prescription coverage? Is it A, Part A, B, Part B, C, Part C, or D, Part D? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments. So here, stem of the question states, what Medicare plan provides prescription coverage? See, that stem of the question allows you to know exactly what this question is asking. Straightforward, to the point, and some questions that you see on the exam will be just like that. And you know exactly what they're asking, and if you need to provide or get more details from what is provided in the question, then you go back to the scenario, but you know what you're looking for here, right? So which part provides that prescription coverage? And it's D, Part D is that coverage. We always say, think D for drugs, prescription coverage. And then lastly, question number 3 for today, which research study is the weakest? Is it A, systematic review, B, a randomized control trial, C, cohort studies, or D, expert opinion? Tell me what you got in the comments. Now, which research study is the weakest? The weakest is expert opinions, right? Remember that systematic review is at the top, your randomized control trials. So make sure you are reviewing your research hierarchy pyramid. Earlier this week, we did the one that is strongest. Make sure you know and know what order they come in, okay? Familiarize yourself with that pyramid. All right, you guys, this was short and sweet for today, but I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos, and share with whomever you may think may find this beneficial as well. And make sure you meet me back here. If you need any of the resources that I offer, feel free to reach out to the nursing studio by giving us a call at 803-400-6864. You can also shoot a text message to this number or shoot us an email at thenursingstudio, the number one, at gmail.com. Things that I offer: review book. My review book is either an ebook option where you have access immediately on any device. You can study on the go that way, or the paperback option. Both of these are linked in the bio of this channel. It's broken down by system. It's short and sweet to kind of just give you the nitty gritty of what you need for each diagnosis. Each system has that interactive section to help you gauge and study based off of how I teach you guys: assessment, diagnosis, evaluation, and treatment. And then we also have practice questions and rationales at the end of the book. Now, if you're looking for something that you can just review and listen to videos on the go, quick and easy, and study independently, I do have a self-paced on demand review that's also linked in the bio of this channel. It's designed for family and adult gero for both exams. It does have a non-clinical section on there. There are many quizzes associated with each system also. 5-week group course. I do those periodically throughout the year. So the next one is in September. So if you're looking to join that, be on the lookout. The links will be coming out soon to register and prepare for that up and coming course. And then lastly, my one-on-one sessions. I always say reach out because these are so customized to gauge what you truly need. I book sessions. You can book either 1 or 2 hours based upon what you're needing if you're wanting to cover weaknesses. So if you have particular weaknesses, by the hour, we can do 1 to 2 at a time, depending on what those are, and get those scheduled out so that we can take those weaknesses and make those your strength. You can book a one-on-one session for an exam readiness assessment, or you can do the customized plan, which is the most popular, where you are provided a pretest to gauge where you are. And based off of that and the time that you're looking to allot to studying, I design a structured study plan for you, work alongside with you to take you to a successful exam. Okay. And then lastly, I have one available VIP slot for the month of August. It is an 8-week program. This is very strict, very detailed. This is more so for people if you're having difficulty with passing boards, you can't figure out where to fill that gap. You need some structure. You need somebody to walk you through, to take you from the beginning and really reteach these things, provide extra tools and tips and all of that for you. Then that VIP session would be good for you. But that is one more available. So y'all let me know if you need that. But as always, y'all make sure y'all meet me back here. Happy studying, y'all. Bye, y'all.